Welcome back to stream. My name is Cryptic Tease.
I just live here. Hi, I'm Superfan1.
This is his channel. I'm just here. I just
Help.
live here.
I'm stuck. I am captured.
As usual, I have to remember what am I doing in this game?
You have to remember to forget because you remember things better if you forget, according to the logic of this game.
Yeah, I guess so. Did we already talk to these guys?
It'll be
Yes, we
real
did.
nice when you Riku Namine can laugh together again.
We've already seen what they say, but...
Kai. Whack. That's weird, I can't think of her name.
Add one syllable between the Kai and the Wok and we've got one of my best friend's names.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
I know, of course I do. Of course I do, I lied. And I'll do it again. Oh.
What am I supposed to do? 100 Acre
Oh,
Wood?
other one. Yeah.
Hollow Bastion?
Yes! Do it first. Do it.
I would have expected that to be last.
More
I guess-
Kingdom Hearts memories.
I guess we're doing some Hollow Bastion.
We're doing some
Are
Bastion
you
in
sure?
the
'Cause that
hollows.
doesn't seem right.
In the words of a famous person, trust me.
Okay, we're doing Hollow Bastion next.
I lied, you went to the wrong place. No, I'm just kidding. It's too late.
Yeah, because you can't undo World Order, right? You can't change that.
You cannot change your world order, that is locked. Well, I'm hearing voices. I wonder who it is. Smitty Weberman Jensen. Shh, I think something's wrong. Hey, nice. What were you pulling? What was your step? I'll have to come up with a voice for Beast,
Oh,
unless you
no.
want to swap. Do you want to do Beast, and I'll do Bell?
Not really. I don't remember what Beast sounds like anyway.
Should I give him, like, a really stupid accent?
Make him a Southern
like
Belle.
Oh, but bad. I don't understand.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, we're doing
He
that.
sounds too much like Jiminy, though.
Okay, I'll do another thing.
But Belle, I don't
No, he's a country
Make him
bumpkin.
sound like Moxie.
Mox?
Millie and Moxie from,
Oh, okay.
Hello Boss,
Okay, I
they're
can kinda-
super Southern.
Okay.
But Belle, I don't understand.
Yes, perfect.
There we go.
I came here to rescue you.
Why is she so dead-faced?
Give her like a guttural voice. I don't know.
What does that even mean?
It's down here. It's down
No, that hurts. That hurts.
Batman.
I'm not doing that again. That hurt last time. I don't remember what she sounds like either. I'm just gonna make her super deadpan. Beast. I did not ask you to come.
I'll try harder.
And it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not going back with you, so you're wasting your time.
Belle, do you know what you're saying? How can you stay here with that witch?
Oh my god. There's a witch? Oh, there is a witch. I have nothing more to say. Now leave before she finds you.
Oh, sad boy.
Oh, poor him.
Take back your stray dog.
Belle, why? I'm not sure what's going on, but is everything okay?
Don't feel bad. My wife left me a week ago. No. There must be a reason she said those things. He doesn't remember. He doesn't remember Daisy.
That's actually like a wise thing to say, though. We like Donald.
Keep your sympathy. No one could ever care for a beast like me.
Poor guy.
It's a good thing
Yuck.
Goofy is too stupid to be insulted.
Poor guy. Sure wish there was something we could do for him. Maybe he'll find a new girlfriend in Hollow Bastion. He'll date a Dark Ball. Probably.
Oh my god.
A Dark Void. If you put a Dark Void in the void in your heart, Does it fill the dark void? These things keep me up at night, Sora!
Well, when you put two black holes together, they just become a bigger black hole, so I think that's all it would be.
I want to see the event horizon! I dream of it, Sora! Yuck. Maxie's somewhere in there.
I can whack that and it becomes a different... Ooh!
Platform.
Oh! There's something
This is like a less annoying version of Hollow Bastion, which I like.
Yeah, this is cute. I like this.
Because you have little platforms and that's it.
Oh,
There's the witch that
my
she was
god, I'm
talking
trying.
about.
It's so hard to reach them.
I like this iteration of Hollow Bastion in Chain.
Oh. That's fine. Strong initiative. I'm afraid of things that will hurt me. Is that gonna hurt me?
Every day.
No. Ooh, but it'll give me
Oh, it hurt
health.
you. Oh, it hurt you so good.
It gave me health.
Hurt you so good. Gorge.
I saw a thing down there, but I didn't do anything about it.
That's a mood.
Come over here. No. God, those things are so annoying. They just go for your ankles.
Ankle biters.
Oh no, there's defenders.
Yeah, I love defenders. Look at them, they're so big! They're so nice to just wait for you.
Yeah, why was he just waiting for me to kill him?
That's what they do, they're really big and
Oh my
slow.
god. Well, the wizards can also stun lock you. Unless you kill them. Which is fair.
With prejudice.
Okay, is something up here going to hurt me?
Everything is going to
it
hurt.
is.
Nothing's gonna harm you, no while I'm around.
Ah! I just got ambushed!
Goodbye, forever.
Oh, there's wyverns. Those are annoying.
I love wyverns. And I get to see what they all look like in the original game. In the US release version. This is great. This is your tour de force. You get to see all of them, their US colors.
Where's the wyvern? Come here.
When you get through this room, I would recommend doing a save state room, or doing a calm bounty, at least one calm bounty, then save state room, and then another calm bounty, and then resetting if it doesn't give you another thing. But it should give you at least one item.
Okay.
And you're gonna like what it is. Yes.
Okay, it can't hurt me. Yeah, see, I knew it was gonna try to hurt me.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, I killed it. Oh my god, bitch.
Heal. Heal.
Oh my god. I do like those cards, actually.
I know. I am aware. It's pretty funny to me.
Bro.
Bruh.
I was trying to attack something and he just went the opposite direction.
He went, bruh. Fun fact, enemies give you a ton of XP in this world, so you will be
Well, that's good.
leveling up pretty fast. They also do heavy damage.
That's fine. I have heals.
I don't know if you have enough.
And Goofy.
You have the power of God and anime on your side. And you slight, and you slight, and you slight. Yeah! Arcs Arcanum, yeah!
What does that do?
I think it shoots the lasers out of your... Well, we'll find out. Wait, up to oh, no, it's a ton of attacks.
Oh.
The problem is it's such a low-level card,
Yeah,
so...
I'm never gonna use that.
There's better cards.
Yeah.
I've studied the meta. That is not in the meta.
That is not in the meta. I have no idea if that succeeded or not. It did not. Where are you? There you are. Whoa. Hello? Oh, there we go. I was just stuck at a weird angle.
That's what you do. Get stuck at weird angles in this game.
Wah! Come back! Come back! Oh,
Zero.
zero. Interesting.
Good.
Strong one, I believe it can be 3 of the same number, but it has to be 3 of the same key card.
We don't bother with it unless we're using some other cool abilities. I would recommend a Calm Bounty.
What's the
Or
difference
false.
between a false bounty? Like, what would that do?
It's the same thing, it's just you fight enemies in that room. It's up to you. It's the only difference.
I guess I can do that?
Yeah.
Do I want to do a false bounty? Or
Yeah,
a
it's up
calm
to you.
bounty?
You get the same item, it's just one has enemies, one doesn't. That's all.
Do I want to fight enemies for my item?
I mean, you do level up either way, so it's a win-win.
It doesn't seem to say there are very many Heartless in there.
You've been in it before. You used it on Captain
No,
Hook.
that was a guarded trove was what I used. Before.
Oh.
I don't know what false... If that's not really a bounty, if I'm gonna have to fight mimics or something?
Yeah, but it's whatever.
I
It's the
guess
same
we'll be
vibe.
safe. Should I use one of my zeros or a 5?
I would use the 0, because you're not going to use all of them
I
within
have
the rest of
5
the game.
zeros, I know. This room is a vibe.
Right? That's what I think of your lit brazier.
I can turn it back on. They're prettier when they're on.
If you turn them all off, something might happen.
Really? So far that hasn't been true, but I guess we'll find out. Nope.
Yep, something happened. Now they're all off.
Nothing. There's nothing in here other than my treasure.
Yeah, reflect raid. Okay.
I could do this because I have one cloud.
Check your slides list real quick. Do me that favor. Slides. What is your slides list?
So we just got that, which was meh.
Do you?
Magnet spiral.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned that the
Yeah,
hard
from
way.
the last
I mean, not the
time.
hard way. We tested it intentionally, but yes, they do have to be in the same order.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. I want to see keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, you have it. Never mind. You have it already. Twinkle.
Twinkle.
HP boosters with Tink. Okay, well you answered my question. I was looking to see if you had Omni Slash. So that's it. That's the only treasure in this area.
Hummingbird. Oh, Peter Pan.
The disillusionment after that's like, oh, it's him.
Where am I going? Forward, I suppose. There's only one way.
So, I'd recommend a save point somewhere.
Actually, yeah, wait, where am I within my map? Yeah, that's pretty central, it seems, probably.
Yeah. I'd use a save icon.
Where is... I could put my 1 on there.
You could. You very much could. You can even use zeros. If you're doing 1 per world, you will not go. You're not going to burn through those at all in its playthrough. Very easy thing.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's prettier when the flame is on, so I'm leaving it on. What's max level in this game, and am I gonna get anywhere close? Because I seem to be doing fine.
I think it's 99.
Is this where I'm going, or is this the next room after? Yeah, I don't have that one yet. Okay. So I have to make my way north.
Left. The white rooms, so the
This
next
one?
rooms. Yep, that's the
Okay.
next one.
Whee! Whee!
It's a little shorter distance.
I guess north I go. A 2 or higher.
Go to town.
Is there any way to see?
Yes.
Oh my god. Map cards.
Without a brain, yes. How do you?
I want to see, like, you know how.
I do know how.
No, you know how when I'm on a roulette room, it has the thing over the side that says, like, you have this many of this number of these colors of cards. I want that sort of view somewhere, but I don't seem to have that by choice. I can only do it when I'm in a roulette room.
Yeah, they don't have that in this game.
Ooh, fun.
A little mini map to show you where you've gone.
Should I do a Moogle shop anytime soon?
I would highly recommend you start doing them now.
Should I
per
do
world.
one right now and see what I get, and if I don't get anything good, I can
Yeah, you could reset it.
reset?
I would highly recommend doing that now, because now now it's going to cost more to get Moogles, like Moogle cards, but you also haven't bought anything for Worlds at this point, so you've been saving up money.
Let's see what happens if I put a Moogle card here. If I get anything good, good. If not, whatever.
Remember, you want a cloud.
Yeah.
You need a cloud, you crave a cloud.
I really need clouds, yeah. Where'd it go? Okay, well.
Divine Rose.
That might have been a new type of, yeah.
I would save your name first. I think you've gotten a new Keyblade in each world so far.
Yeah, let's
Pretty
check
sure,
that. Review deck, check deck. Yeah, that was my first Divine Rose. I have...
You have 8 out of 10?
9? I think I'm on floor 9? 8 out of 9? Does that make sense?
Did you not get like a fairy?
I don't think I have Fairy, whatever that one's called. Whoops. I don't have the Fairy one.
Fairy Dust or whatever? Yeah, I don't think you got. Okay, you didn't get the Peter Pan one. I don't blame you, it's not a very fun world.
I mean, it's not that I avoid, like, I did play that world, I did hit everything, I did fight lots of things, it just didn't drop.
Yeah, that's fine. Not like you care.
Yeah.
Not like it matters, more importantly. Slurp.
Yes.
Oh, there you just got it. There you
Perfect.
go. That's perfect.
Should I save this then? And then come back?
I mean, you can. Yeah, so you have it. Why not? I forgot it does that. That's funny. You're missing one. Proceeds to receive it immediately. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. The game heard your prayers. Not that it really matters. How you doing, Fez Twitch?
Speaking of drop rates, earlier, so far this week I have been in Final Fantasy XIV. Ooh, maybe I should sell some old cards too?
Yeah, I'd probably get rid of them, but you probably have a ton of junk cards. Oh, ugh.
Yeah, should I get rid of all of my, like, 1, 2, 3, 4s?
Ew.
I feel like I should.
The hideous.
Because I do not want them. Yeah, in 14 I've been playing, the variant dungeons, which are dungeons that have 12 different paths. Should I keep 4s? Nah.
Up to you if you want to use them for slides. That's the only reason I would keep them around.
I don't think I even would.
Then I would get rid of it. If you're not planning to use them for slides, get rid of them. That is the only reason to keep those low cards.
Yeah, so in these variant dungeons that I've been doing, because you get rewards for doing all of the different paths and stuff, and I could not get the drop from the quote-unquote secret boss, the like hardest path to get, and I was just going through it over and over again, and I was like, wow, this really does not feel so secret when you've done it like 5 times.
True. You're doing some editing. What are you editing? That's fun. I feel you on that. I had like a whole day where I was like, it was before I did the stream on Star Wars yesterday. It was like I had a day on Wednesday. I was like, I'm gonna finish all these edits for Twisted Wonderland because I work on that. I do like we have like a dub that we've been doing in English and it's been up on YouTube. But I had a ton of like half a script's worth of lines I had to do edits on, and I got through all of that on Wednesday. It ended up taking a while. I got through a few lines and I was like, well, that's it, and it's like, nope, there's still one full line I had to do full edits on, so good times.
Get rid of my
Your
4.
Yeah, you're not using that
Yeah.
anytime soon. That I'd hold on to because you don't have a lot of them. Maybe get rid of your
I was
2.
gonna get rid of just the 2 for this
Yeah.
one. I make sure I keep at least 3, so if I choose to set up a slate of something, I can.
Ooh, got some decent ones. I'd hold on to those.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. I have so many stops.
You gotta stop with the stops.
Okay, keep that.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I hope your editing goes well. I keep forgetting you're on the East Coast, so it's like you've got that advanced timing. Got a few hours ahead. Well, I hope you get some sleep eventually, but thanks for tuning in. If you fall asleep during stream, I apologize. Report. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like this is a good game to fall asleep to because it's a lot of redundancy. You're just kind of like, okay, I'll just vibe to the music. The random commentary going on between us. The questionable voice acting going on. I just got reminded because you have all these stop abilities. Sid just got released in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and he has this stop. He's the only character to have stop, so he has like a stop ability, and it blocks the enemy for 8 seconds. It does like no damage.
I mean, 8 seconds seems like a lot.
It's pretty inconsequential in this game.
Oh, well.
8 seconds is like an attack.
Because in some games, 8 seconds is enough to like stun lock somebody to death.
That was the hope, but it's
Yeah.
really short.
Alright, now we're gonna try buying some shit. Okay.
Look at that belt.
Whoa, what are the...
They're just bigger card packs. They
That's
cost more.
fun.
They're worth more.
Alright, yeah, so I'm aiming for Clouds. Is he a blue? What is he?
I think he's a blue. I'm pretty sure he's a blue.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a blue.
He's a blue. Oh, I have Tinkerbells. Okay.
Abadi Abadai. Tink's not terrible either as a summon.
Yeah, she's a
She's
heal,
like a
right?
like a constant heal. Yeah, you get like
Yeah.
a constant healer as you're running around. She's not bad.
Alright, what should I buy?
Up to you. It's your money. Go crazy.
Should I do the big one?
You do you, girl. I believe in you. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Let your heart be your guiding key.
I'm gonna do the big one and hope it's good.
Ooh, that's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
You got a good Simba. You got some
I'll sell
good
that cure, but everything else is good.
Yeah, that's not terrible. You still want to get 9s on most of your stuff.
But that's better than I have, so I'm gonna take it.
I like how square is just a shortcut to it. It's earn points. Okay, great, thanks.
What does that mean?
You could sell right
Oh,
away.
so, that's
Buy
convenient.
cards,
I
it's a
actually hadn't
quick
noticed
select.
that.
You can jump back and forth really quick.
I'm gonna sell that cure that I just got that I'm never gonna use.
It's fair.
It's like I got a discount on my pack. Should I save before doing the next one?
I guess.
I'm gonna
but, like,
I'm
that
gonna
was,
save between each one as long as they're like good.
That was a good pack,
That
though.
one was good though, yeah.
Good draw. Worth it. We got some decent ones.
Yeah, I feel like I'm good on green cards. I'm doing good enough on red cards. Blue is what I need better. Which way is my heart pulling me?
Let your heart be
Right
your
or-
guiding key.
Bottom.
Are you a bottom or a top?
This one feels better. A 9 genie.
Ooh, and some 7 healing and a 6. That's not terrible. A 6. I'd hold on
I
to
guess
that
I'll
one.
take that. Yeah.
And a
that
Dumbo.
seems
You got like a
good.
decent Dumbo. You seem like some good draws. You got some good stuff. I mean, the 9 genie is worth it. So
Yeah, the 9 genie is definitely good. All right.
okay, you got some good pulls here.
Save that.
Big spender, big spender. It is
next
kind of a
question
win-win.
is, when am I gonna update my deck with these cards, though?
Probably right away, so you can have some good decks.
Because just whacking people has been working pretty well.
It tends to work well in this game. same.
Alright, we're gonna try the next one. Oof. That's a lot of Dumbos, including an 8.
Do you plan to use Dumbo?
Dumbos? Yes. Because he does...
Dumbo's yes.
Dumbos, yes. Because he does the same thing as the other games, with like the water spout summon. And that seems good, right?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Why is he not that strong?
I haven't personally used him in any of my stuff, and I would opt for the Cloud stuff and save your cards for Cloud, but it's really up to how you want to play. If you want to play with him, I'd say go for it.
I mean, I would love a Cloud. The game won't give me a Cloud.
Well, you are indoors. It's your only good card of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably hold on to that.
Probably
Why
keep
not?
that.
So far, it's been a pretty good show of the Moogles. Moogles have been kind of coming in clutch today. They were not on your last one.
Oh my god, I know. I'm kind of like, do I even bother trying the one that's tied up with a leaf? Because those, at least if last time was true, they were sucky.
Yeah, I still think it's nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's true. I can restart if it sucks.
And especially if you get like a 9 Cloud out of that, I'm gonna laugh, because it'll be like, well, it was worth it.
Give it to me. Nope.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna restart that. I don't need to spend that money. Whee!
Save's coming, save's coming. We save.
We save coming. The next question is, should I try any of the other types of card packs? Is that worth it?
I would do the mixed ones, yes.
The mixed
I
ones?
would definitely
Okay.
do mixed ones, and then just see if you get anything good. Because you should be getting Cloud packs now, but I would,
I hope
yeah, definitely aim for them.
Alright, we're gonna see if there's anything good.
Got a
A 9 Fairy Harp? Do I care about that?
C+ on the attack. Oh, it's up to you. If you want to have a 9 Keyblade, then I guess sure. What's your high potion levels? Are they 9s right now?
My potions are, I think, 8s and 9s.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's alright, I guess.
7, 8, 9
7,
is
8,
my
9.
potions that I have right now, yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you if you want that 9 on the fairy. It's an extra 9 card for your attack. It's not terrible.
Oh, that's the sparkly. I don't want the sparkly.
It's up to you if you want an extra 9 in your deck.
You tell me how useful that is, because you're telling me I should be using more slights.
I think you should be getting your Cloud ones. I really think you should be focusing more on that. Like, if you can
Should
get
I?
those, I would
So
save
I shouldn't do this because it's not a Cloud.
I think it's okay if you want to go the deck building route of like lots of high level attack cards. I'd say that's fine. I think it's
mean,
worth holding on to.
I'm not exactly being given the option of the Cloud deck, so like I would love to have that deck, but the game decides that, not me.
Look at your other Keyblades. See what their attack levels are.
What does recovery mean? Star.
Recovery is a good thing. That means like how fast you recover after if your Slight gets broken, or like if your attack card gets broken.
Is star good or bad?
Star might be like the best in terms of recovery.
Huh.
I think it's like an S tier. But it has weaker attack, so that's the trade-off.
C+.
It's up to you.
All of them have weak attack. It's actually one of the strongest attacks that I have so far. is
Well, I
C++.
saw some like A's. I saw some A's on attacks,
No,
like the
'cause they're-
pumpkin. One down.
D, C, C, C.
Oh, I was looking at recovery.
They're
My
all
bad.
yeah. C+ is the highest I've gotten so far.
Okay, well, it's up to you. If you want to keep that, then that could be worth throwing in your deck. It's a 9.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have enough 9s to fill my deck yet, so maybe I do want that. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, is it worth having spent that 300 on?
I mean, you could look at what you have in your deck right now and compare it.
I mean, yeah, what I have in my deck right now is a lot of 8s and 7s.
You have like 1/9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might actually be worth holding on to then. I think it's good to have a 9 in there. I didn't realize you didn't have that many 9s.
I don't, yeah.
It might be good to hold on to. I would hold it. I think it was a mixed bag one that you got, but I think the 9 is
Yeah.
worth it. I think the 9 makes it worth it.
Actually, maybe I'll resell the things that I don't want. Keeping things that I just don't have very much of. Should I sell the premiums? Do I care about the premiums?
If you're using them for slides, I would actually hold on to them because they're really useful if you're performing a slide and you're burning the card on a use. Those are good ones to use because it lowers your CP. So like you don't have to use as much CP for them, and that's what they're meant for. So they're specifically meant for slides, for like your burner cards. Like at this point, personally, I would not get rid of them.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
I have so many Dumbos suddenly. I went from none to so many. I might get rid of my 1 and 3 though. There we go. I can get rid of my 4 Simbas because I've got 6 and 7s now. Could
Okay.
I? You don't.
Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Because I have 6 and 7 and 0, but I don't think I want the.
I was thinking like I'm getting rid of 4 Simbas, and I was
No.
like, ah. So I was like, honest mistake.
Alright, come on, game. Give me a cloud.
For real though. You get some good clouds, then it'll all be ogre.
Which of these feels luckier to me? This one.
I don't know how I'll feel about that, even with the 0 arrow.
Yeah, I don't think I want that.
Keep in mind that you do still have technically 3 more worlds of pulls you could do. So if you don't get it on this floor, it's not the end of the world. There are other floors.
Yeah.
They're just really good for when you're in fights, when you're in boss fights, because you can cheese.
Alright, which one did I do? The bottom one? I think I did the bottom one, so I'm gonna do this one now.
Ooh. Oh, I mean,
Do I care about a 9 arrow?
you gonna use it? You want to go crazy? I would keep it if you're planning on doing that. It's not bad. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad card at all.
It's my only 9.
It's your only 9.
Oh, I feel like I should keep it.
Ooh. Remember, you got to get through this entire world too, so you're going to be earning more CP, and probably at a higher rate because it's you have higher boss fights you have to get through. So they also encourage you to like go back and revisit other rooms and like reset them so you can just keep grinding. So there's that. Let's get you more CP.
Yeah, I feel like I should keep the 9 arrow.
It's so funny.
Uh,
Oh, the meta.
I can get choosier about this once I have good cards and everything, but right now I didn't so far, so...
You got some decent ones, which is cool.
So now, yeah, now I've got some good ones, and now I can start being choosier about other things.
Decisions.
Okay, last thing that we're checking. If it's good. This one.
Ooh.
Blue. Nope.
Ugh.
Shitty.
Garbage.
Garbage.
That was garbage,
That was
Sora.
Garbo.
That was a Garbo selection there for you.
At least when it's Garbo, it's an easy decision.
Oh gosh, look at this Garbo.
Alright.
Damn, son, where'd you find this Garbo?
Well, should I update my decks?
Up to you.
What
Your
was that
attack
one
cards
that I
seem to
just
be
got?
doing you
Was
favors.
Cloud Attack. I feel like that should go on my list. Cloud Attack seems like a good one.
It's going on the list.
It's going on the list. I think I've decided against Tornado. It wouldn't let me put Gravity first, which means that I don't care anymore.
You're funny.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should change my number 3 deck. That's old at this point. Alright. It's just, like, updating decks in this game is difficult. It's so much easier to just start
Clean
from scratch
slate,
every
I don't know.
time, yeah. Oh, what does Hook do? Huh, interesting. Where's Jafar? There he is. What do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do.
Only you know the answer. Ideally, you want to have a bunch of cloud cards in there.
I wish if the game would give me any cloud cards. Unfortunately, I don't have control over that situation. I could use my 1 cloud card to do the cloud attack thing.
You could.
No, I'm not going to put it first in my deck, though. I'm going to put it somewhere else. Okay. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4 sonic blades. And then I could put in one of those cloud attacks.
Not the cloud attack.
I don't remember what they're called, but they're cloud attacks. What are the highest attacks I have left? 7s? 7s and 6s. Unless I want to put some zeros in there. Do I want to put some zeros in there? I only have 2 zeros. That's a question for you.
What?
We have somebody asking, I just started this, do you have any tips to make my experience easier? So I am the one playing, I am also, I mean, not new obviously because I'm on the 9th floor, but pretty new. And I am talking to Spielberg Fan 1, which is a mouthful, and he's the one who owns the channel, and he has played this a million times.
Gee, thanks. But first of all, Ron said, welcome to the stream. Yes, to start, any tips to make your experience easier? So, I would recommend, for your first few floors, just focus on trying to level up a lot. So the more CP, kind of the ranking that I do for when I play through this game, because if you're playing this specific version of it, there's 2. There's the Game Boy Advance one, but I'm assuming you're playing this one. Start focusing on any slights that pop up. Get those first because those are going to help you when you're fighting bosses and other enemies kind of later in the game. And they're cool to have because it's like you kind of build them out, and so you can kind of cater it to your playstyle. The next one you want to go for, CP is king in this game. If you can get really good CP, so CP, I don't know how new into the game you are, but like the CP's in the top right there, so those are your card points. So the more CP you have, the easier it is to build like a really big deck, so you can have tons of high level cards. You can just stack it with like tons of 9s and 0s, kind of like ours. And enemy cards. I think enemy cards are worth grinding for a lot of the case, but if you get like Jafar and Oogie Boogie, those 2 you want to have because Oogie just gives you auto heal regens, and Jafar prevents your cards from getting broken for X number of things. So like if you're trying to heal, it's like, well, I guess it's attack cards, but like if you're trying to attack somebody and you have low level cards, it's great. It's super great for boss fights. But yeah, just focus on trying to get through. If you can get cloud cards, those are the best cards to get. If you can get a bunch of really high level cloud cards, Omni Slash is gonna like one shot so many bosses. You can do like full bars of health damage with an Omni Slash. So those are the big broad strokes of it. If it's your first time playing, enjoy the story, because this is kind of where the story pops off. I don't know if you played the other Kingdom Hearts and you're revisiting, in which case, hope you enjoy it. But yeah, this game was very, very different from the one I played on the Game Boy Advance, because I played the original, and now this is the first time I'm seeing this. Okay, so you just beat Two Worlds, Agrabah, and Calcium. The Teeth World. I'm gonna try and predict what this world is. The Calcium one. Agrabah, Calcium. I know there's like... Yeah, no, I understand. It's also like, because I'm assuming if you played like the first game, it's very different. And what's funny is like they spend so much time saying like, yeah, learn this card system. It never comes back for the rest of the series. It's just this game. So that's just part of what they had, par for the course. So you did Agrabah. Oh, I'm assuming probably Coliseum is what you meant. So Olympus Coliseum. Yeah, it gets better as you get further in. I think once you get higher CP, like if you can deal with the grind, it's very... I guess the grind is very similar to other RPGs, but... Yeah, no, I got you. But, yeah, actually, it's good that you played Coliseum already, because that unlocks the cloud cards, so... The thing that's kind of frustrating, because on an earlier stream we tried save-scumming, and we did a whole thing where we were trying to pull for clouds and we just weren't getting it. And the reality of it, it's like you're not going to start pulling those from Moogle shops. That's the other thing too. Moogle shops are going to be your friend in later game. Hold on to your Moogle points for most of your time, because you can get most of them by just battling. You can get like a bunch of random cards by interacting with your environment. They'll go in your deck. I think like 1 or 2 Moogle stops between floors 1 and 9 is enough, and really just grinding battles is what's going to help you. Like the more CP you get, the more robust you're going to be able to easily fight enemies, and it'll just make the bosses a lot easier. And that's really the hard part of this game. Like the regular fights aren't that big a deal. If you're trying to do quick clears of just regular battles, I'd recommend do kind of a deck. Like we'll show you in just a second, but have like a huge attack deck, because you can just wail on enemies with high level cards and it clears it really fast. The alternative is if like you get Omni Slash with your slides, if you can get 3 really high level cloud cards, you can just clear an entire like just kind of, you know, basic Heartless fodder battle in seconds. You can just go in and you do Omni Slash and it clears the entire field and you're done. So you're done within seconds. That's a great farming tool. Also get, if you can, get like 3 9 heals, and you're going to be good for the game, pretty much.
I need more CP to keep doing this deck that I want to do. I can't fit it all in.
When should you do a shop card? I'd recommend like you'll kind of know when I'd say farm for CP first, but when you're really going for like the shop, like if you get to a point within your gameplay where you're like, this is like, I'm kind of getting my butt handed to me by these mobs that I'm fighting in the main. It's like you're fighting regular Heartless and not bosses. I'd recommend that's when you probably want to drop a shop card, so you can, because if you can get more attack cards in your deck, that's a good thing for the start of the game. But in end game, you want to get the blue cards. You want to have clouds if you can. If you can get like good clouds and good genies, even genies a little hit or miss in the end game stuff, but like Cloud and Tink are great to have for end game, because Tink just gives you like auto heal regen, and Cloud is going to do massive damage to boss fight. Like the boss fights get hard towards the end, so you want to be able to deal with that. Which is kind of what we're going through. Oh yeah, the other thing too, premium cards. Premium cards are useless to you until you get to like the end game, in my opinion. Like I hated having premiums. You have all cloud cards, you lucky guy. Oh my god.
I want cloud cards.
Can you trade us? No.
The game won't give us any cloud cards.
No, cloud cards would be amazing to have. Hold on to those. Those are great. Yeah, no, it's like that's one of the ones. It's like the cloud ones. They're OP. So hold on to your cloud cards. If you, and I would also say, if you get any premiums, if it's it doesn't matter if it's a bad number on the premium because premiums you should be using for your slides. Oh yeah, you should do. Yeah, yes, okay, you should do that. But you're not going to be getting cloud drops unless you randomly get it in like Coliseum or if you pick it up in a Moogle shop in Endgame. So I would recommend hold on to your CP points, like all your Moogle points. Don't spend that all at once. I would recommend like top, so you could probably get through in the first 8 worlds, like 2, maybe 3 Moogle rooms, and that would be a good place to stop. Also, roulette rooms, really great. That's what we did. We farmed roulette room, like so you can, because it's really easy to kind of game it, and you can just pull all the cards you want, so you can get like a bunch of. No, you're great. No worries at all. Happy to help because this game's like really wacko. I'd recommend for your so Moogle rooms do like 2, maybe 3 in the first 8 to 9 worlds. Then you can really start spending all your Moogle points at the end game. So when you get like, so this world on, it's like, it's good to start using your Moogle cards because you start getting better drops. It costs a little more, but it's worth it. So I would recommend that. Then you get cards like this you can farm and roulette things. So like Martial Waking, it gives you a bit of an edge on these other characters. So like the enemies get damaged easier. Ooh, let's see what this
that
looks
wasn't
like.
what I wanted to do, but okay. What? Why is all of my attack cards are 9s suddenly? Oh,
Because
it must
Martial
be
Awakening.
the room that I'm in.
Yep,
Okay, I was
that's
like,
it
what is happening?
All your attack cards get 9s, so it changes it. Nice. And so when you do slides like what you're seeing on screen right now, it's like this will give you, if you do like 3 cures in a row, you can get Curaga. I wouldn't recommend it. I like spending individually just because you don't burn a card, because if you do slides, you burn your first card, which is where premiums and the meta that it's like your premium cards, even if it's like kind of a crappy premium card, it's okay, because if you're going to burn it, premiums are designed for you to burn on a slide. So like, they cost less CP, so it's really useful if you're like, I don't want to use this card outside of the slide. So it reduces your CP, so you can put other cards you do want in your deck, and that's a great. It's a subtle thing, but you don't really use it until endgame.
That was my first time playing with that deck, and I have some
Tweaks, yeah. So we're just messing around with this right now.
I want my reloads to be up higher.
It's a lot of messing around, but yeah, if you have other questions, by all means, happy to help. This is a very involved game, this particular one. In our original playthrough, because this is called Kingdom Hearts Pain and Memories, and we're kind of poking fun at it, but we did stream the entire first game on my Instagram, and it's called Drunken Hearts. And so it was like, also our whole thing is like, we have alcohol and we play this game, and we're just like, okay, let's go through and survive it.
Kingdom Hearts, Pain of Memories.
When you do attack with 3 cards versus 1, so it really comes down to your slides. I would say, like, if it's going to be Omni Slash is really good, and that's 3 clouds, so you want to save for that. A lot of it is like your magic cards are where you're going to have really good stuff. Let me see what other things I would recommend here. It's kind of broken into like categories. There's very specific cases you're going to be using these versus others. Oh, and if you get like one of those golden key cards, I'd recommend save it until you get to, because you can collect them. You can only carry 1 at a time in your deck, so if you're wondering what those are, but I would recommend wait until you make it to, I think it's Destiny Islands, because you can get a Mega Elixir if you use it, and that's worth getting, because that like restores all your cards, and you can unlock it by doing that. But you can collect them after you play through the game, and you can go world to world. There's 1 per world that you can go through that has the gold card, and they're pretty easy to get at, like, end game, because they'll just drop randomly if you don't have one in your deck. But there's some really good enemy cards. So enemy cards are kind of slept on, but there's good enemy cards too. Let me see if I can give you some good 3-card decks though, because it really depends on what you're going after. But yeah, slides are really good for boss battles specifically. I typically save them for then. If I'm doing regular battles, and you might have seen it already in here, but we use like an enemy card. We're not using it right now just because we have 9s on everything, but Cryptic Tease at some point will switch over to the enemy card. So if you use Jafar, you can pop your Jafar, and then we just use that, because then you can wail on enemies and you don't have to worry about your slide, like any regular attacks getting broken. Mega Flare, Blizzard Raid are pretty decent, and they're kind of like a catch-all for everything, so those are decent. And I'm trying to think of the other one. Omni Slash is like the go-to, though. But yeah, Blizzard Raid, Fire Raid, those are also good. So Omni Slash, Blizzard Raid, Fire Raid, those are all blue card sets. That's what I would recommend for all of those. And I guess if you have like summons, it's okay to do a 3-card on that.
Well, I used the tier 3 Goofy and he's just going even though the enemies have been gone.
Oh yeah, also yeah, if you get the friend cards, friend card using a 3-card on that is fine too, because it's like they're supposed to be disposable, and you could use them for that.
Oh.
You'd like this game if it was more turn-based, is fun, but that's right. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Thing.
Yeah,
I wish it was
turn-based. I think it would have.
No.
Oh my god! I'm against Cloud. It's Cloud. It's Cloud.
I'm trying. I'm
Jump,
trying.
Jump. Oh my gosh! I hope it didn't disappear.
I got it.
You got a 3.
I got a 3, but it's a cloud.
It's a cloud. Oh, that would have sucked if you lost that. Okay.
Okay, well, I did it.
They're so rare. No, I agree. I think turn-based would have been a lot better for this game. But also, the other thing a lot of people forget is it originally was... oh, and Monty, thank you. Monty 1989, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you joining. If you like this stream, we do play everything from RPGs to stuff like this, so we do like shooters, literally everything. But I hope you enjoy your time here, and happy to answer more questions about this game and others you might have. Feel free to chat with us on the Discord, because we've got plenty of people up on there, so you're more than welcome to hang on there too. And there's a lot of different channels on there, so you can see more of the community. But yeah, for this game, I think we're like focusing more on that. People forget that like when this game first came out, because it was like right after Kingdom Hearts 1. I remember it came out around Christmas. Did you get? I don't know why I thought you got Cloud for a second.
I wish I got Cloud.
But it originally was Game Boy Advance, and it was an isometric top-down, and the fighting mechanics were so much easier because it was like a 2D fixed screen, so you were just like in a fixed camera angle, and it was a side scroll. It was kind of like Mega Man, like a lot of the Mega Man games, and the more recent ones, where you have like a battlefield and it doesn't, like the camera doesn't move around, it's just you're fixed, you're there. So the original did that, and then you're running around this fixed camera angle, and you were able to use your cards, and you were just going up, down, left, right. That was it. This one, it's like all 3-dimensional, but the camera's all wonky, so it didn't really translate well from the remake. I think that makes it harder just in general, especially on boss fights. Oh yeah, the other thing I'd recommend. So, when you get into each world, the 2 things you do want to pop for sure on every single one of the worlds you go to, pop a save room, just because you want to have you don't want to lose all that progress. That's always good. Also, if you decide to save scum, it's good to have. But also, pop either a calm bounty or like any of the treasure chest rooms. If there's a treasure chest on the picture of the card, use it once. Use one of those once within your world, because you do get a special slight or like a power or something per world for doing that. So that's good to use. And you can always go back if you didn't do that on the last 2 worlds. You can always go back to those worlds, and you can just pop that card and you can get whatever it is you're missing, so that is good to get. But little known fact.
God, I'm spending so much time getting behind this guy only for Sora to attack something else.
This game is harder than 1, yeah. I do think it is, from a gameplay perspective, it is a harder game. You better give me, I skipped Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, so this has been interesting because I'm pretty I'm current on the series, but Cryptic Tease here is playing through them in order, kind of. She's doing it in a very interesting order because her first was she played the phone game, so she did Unchained first, and was like in the leaderboards and was doing all that stuff and was having a good time with it and got all it's like the super prequel. So her intro is like all the stuff that most fans that got into it as it came out, we had to wait years for. So it's really funny seeing her reaction to this game as we're playing through it, because it's like she has all this context. So like, we met Larkstein in this game already, and she knows.
I know who that is.
She knows like the non-nobody version of Larkstein. So it's just really funny because it's like most of the fandom had to wait until very recently to find that out, and she's like, that was one of the first things I knew. It's like, okay, cool. So I'm curious to see what her experience with this series is going to be like, because she didn't play it in chronological order, and having that super prequel knowledge is going to be, I think that's going to influence a lot of her opinion of the game. My theory is you're going to like it more just because it's going to make sense versus like, I have no idea what's happening. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So we're kind of doing that too. We have the collection. We're playing this one on the collection, which actually you just reminded me, because it is under games and demos. I should probably change it. But I'm actually glad that you found it on here because it auto sets it to games and demos. So I'm going to adjust that because it's not showing up on the algorithm, but it'll take me a second.
Oh, what does... something hit me, but I don't know what.
There we go. Now it actually shows up appropriately. That's also the one weird downside of this is like Twitch can't recognize. Yeah, Steam Deck. Yeah, it's go figure, and that's cool. You're playing it on Steam because I thought it was so cool when I heard it came to Steam. Low-key, one of the big things I really want for Kingdom Hearts 3 mods is for them to change some of the music selections and some of the parts of the game. I would love that. It's pretty, you know, pretty benign stuff. It's not like changing major core elements of the gameplay, but I'm excited to see the mods. 3's a weird game because I personally did not care for the third. I wasn't a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts 3, but the DLC is really, really good, and it makes playing 3 worth it. So, go figure, right? I think overall Kingdom Hearts 3 was not a good game, but man, its DLC slapped. It was great. It's also, like, really important to the plot and adds more stuff to it, so go figure. Still need to play through Melody of Memories, which is a rhythm game, but apparently it has, like, important cutscenes in it that tie into the next game, so I've got to do that still. Hardest boss fight can confirm too, because I have it saved on, like, my VODs on stream. Kingdom Hearts 3, secret boss, you'll get there when you get there, but oh my god, like, I think I did 4 hours on stream trying to beat this boss and I did it, so just a heads up, I think that's the game you're going to find the hardest boss of this entire series in. Three is not. 3's too new, but literally everything else is on. I think the only 2 games that aren't part of the collection series are 3... I don't really count the DLC as its own game, but it should be. But if you're going to get technical, I guess we'll say 3, the DLC, and Melody Memories are like the only things that are not covered in the collection, but everything else is in the collection. I would also recommend, if you're trying to play through all the games, play the DS game. 358 over 2 days has the cutscenes, but I would recommend play the game. Like, as jank as the gameplay is, because it is like you're playing Kingdom Hearts 1, it's the same thing, but there's a lot of stuff in there. I think the cutscenes make it a lot, like, it's a lot more worth it for the lore, and it's a lot more rewarding. I'd recommend watch the shorts, like watch the 358 over 2 days, mega movie, whatever it is, and then play the game as well. Luckily, I own the game, so when we eventually get there, I don't think we'll be streaming that, but that'll be like a separate thing that Cryptic will probably check out and can see it, especially if she ends up liking the characters in this game and 2. Because I would recommend, like, play this game, play 2, and then play 358 over 2 days. It's a lot more interesting and rewarding.
I'm not sure what that thing is.
I don't either. I think it's like a stunning thing. Yeah, got the lore on this series. The order of playing is so confusing. I had to, like, send this huge message to a friend that was getting into Kingdom Hearts, like, this is how you should play it. But this was after Kingdom Hearts Unchained, like, after it disappeared. So the game's, like, it got pulled from the store, like, from the phone store, so...
Get some story, finally. Wow.
Oh, great, we're gonna do some voice acting. I do voice acting stuff on the side, but Cryptic doesn't. This is gonna be real fun. So get ready for some wild voices, because we're just messing around with all the character voices. A chunk of them, anyway.
I've decided that Belle does not give a shit about anything. Who are you?
Accurate.
Were you kidnapped too?
Ah, yes.
Not exactly. It's a long story. Wait! So you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here?
Yes. No, I don't really want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. Aww. I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And then there's him. I've missed him so much. I can't.
You mean the beast? Then why were you so mean to him before?
Yeah, you really hurt his feelings.
You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel.
Conceal, don't feel? I mean, why not?
It's just that bang.
Actual bang!
Oh no, she's coming. Hide quickly. Bang.
Terabang.
There's no time to explain. Quick, hide.
Oh my gosh, it's the librarian? No.
John Cena!
Oh, hello. To what do I owe this visit? Who's doing her?
I can if you don't want to do it.
I don't have any voices.
He was here, yes.
Oh my gosh.
She's extra, so I can work with this.
Do the my pretty?
He risked his life to come and save you. Why do you reject him?
I won't ask for his help.
Oh, and why is that?
You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap.
Then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help.
Why?
All will not be revealed soon as they spontaneously combust.
No, she got away.
What should we do?
Help her, of course. What else?
Great talk, team.
And where are we going now? Okay.
Somewhere. We're gonna help her, even though we have no idea where she went. So you can find cutscene on YouTube. I don't have the capability to play OG version. That's fair. I'm old. that's my secret cap. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for stuff to watch, I would recommend watch like a playthrough, watch a walkthrough on YouTube for the game for 358/2, or like at least a cutscene compilation. Because then you can get like all the intricate stuff. I don't think they have all the stuff that happens in game in those movie cutscenes. So I would recommend that. I would recommend if you didn't play Unchained, definitely watch a playthrough of it, or at least of the cutscenes. I would just watch like I think there's like gameplay versions too. If you are interested, it's not super engaging. It's just kind of like side-scrolly, attack a bunch of people with. It's actually a similar thing. It's a card system thing for Unchained. So I do take that back. There are technically cards in Unchained that you use to fight, except it's done way better because it is kind of turn-based.
Where I'm going.
Because you are using cards on enemies. It's like a better version of this. Wow, I just thought of that right now. That's weird. But yeah, for cutscene stuff, it's super important. So of course, there's a phone game that has like really important world-building lore that is separate than the cutscenes that are in this collection. Like, because there's a movie, and I think the movie is like a prequel to, or it's like a in-between quel of Unchained. So definitely watch an Unchained playthrough. There's another one called Kingdom Hearts. No worries at all. There's another walkthrough, which I need to watch through because I stopped playing because the gameplay's so bad. It's another phone game, and it's about, it's like the history of Ansem. We both were kind of playing it for a little bit, but we stopped because it was so bad.
It was so bad.
It's really bad, but I would watch it for the cutscenes. It's one of those games that's
designed to be AFK. My problem with AFK games is, like, with games that I actually like, I often wish that they had an AFK mode so I could, you know, passively farm little bits here and there. But if you have a game that's entirely designed to be AFK, then it's designed for you to be leaving your phone on like 24/7. It's designed around the fact that they want you to be keeping your phone on that game hours and hours and hours, 24/7 all the time, and I am not down for that.
Yeah. It's Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, so I would recommend, I need to do it myself, I need to look at the cutscenes for Dark Road. You would not be missing out on that. Nice!
I just got a Divine Rose, apparently.
A 7.
Alright, now we're gonna try this.
Oh my gosh.
That was what I wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't connect. Oh, it doesn't work when they're up there.
Flying
That's
enemies,
fine.
yeah, not the greatest. But it's still good. I think for bosses it'd probably be pretty decent. Oh, Ansem, yeah. So the two games, I think there's Unchained is what you want to look up on YouTube, and then Dark Road is the other one. So if you look up those two games, I'd recommend watch the cutscenes for those, because that's going to give you a bunch of relevant stuff for... I would say hold off on it if you haven't gotten through Dream Drop Distance. Like, get through Dream Drop Distance first, and then... Actually, no, I take that back. Get through 3. Play 3 first. Unchained you can watch, I think, actually before you play 3, because it was out before 3, so I'd say you can watch Unchained before you play 3, and then after 3, visit Dark Road, and I think you'd be good. But I'd say like that, and then 358/2 for the Game Boy, or I guess Nintendo DS? Yeah. For the Nintendo DS, I'd say watch like a walkthrough of that, and you should be good. And then those should be the only ones you should really have to do that, and all the other ones you can play, and you can like watch the movies and stuff. But that's if you want like the full Kingdom Hearts experience, if you want to go that extra mile. And luckily people know that people want the fat cut out of everything, so they're gonna just be like, oh, okay, cool, and they're really good, and they like speed up all the gameplay, all the monotonous stuff, and they just get you to like the good stuff. So that at least is nice. Or they'll have like, you know, jailbroke versions of the game where they're super max level and they can just speedrun it. So I know,
thing.
Bummer. Oh, get wrecked!
Hell yeah, that was fun.
Did you test if you could like jump and do a strike raid in the air? I don't know if
I don't
it
think you
works.
can.
Yeah, okay.
When you have a lot of ground enemies, though, it's very useful.
That's fair.
Level up.
Nice. Level up fast in this. That's the other thing too, don't get discouraged if you're not leveling up fast, because in the later levels, like, the enemies are really hard, so they give you a ton of CP, so you level up really fast in the end game.
There you are. I was wondering where you went.
Win. Heal. Scoopy. Loyal.
I know, he kills them and then they're just still going.
He's gotta just, you know, he's gotta spin.
Alright,
He can
I
spin,
need
he
more
can
CP,
slice.
give me more CP. Ugh, this game is so stupid. Yeah, so the first of the 3 cards disappears in a slight, and you can't reload it for as long as you're in the same battle. It does come back if you go to later battles. And generally, I think what people say is that you don't really want to be using slights like more than you need to, or more than the first kind of round of a battle, because then, yes, you will just sort of continually run out of cards if you do that, and that's not good.
Yeah, and it's always going to be the first card in your slight, so if there's like a specific one you're trying to hold on to, it's like don't put that first. But then there's also the wrinkle of like slice. Sometimes we were testing this on an earlier stream, but we're like, can we just have all the cards in the slice? And so like very few of them, that's the case. A lot of them, if you're trying to do a specific slice, like you have to put them in the order that it says on the slice listing. For Pluto, I mean, do we even have a Pluto?
No.
Or I guess Pluto's he's one of the friend cards. Never mind. So he wouldn't have him in your main deck, but. Yeah, I don't know. Like, high-level Goofy is OP in this game, too, so if you get, like, a Goofy card,
yeah,
use him, because he will clear a map. He'll, like, clear one of these battles in a few seconds if you get him, let alone, like, a level 2 or 3 of him. If you slight that one. That one, it doesn't really matter, because they disappear at the end of a battle, but you can see, like, with this one, Mega Elixirs, super, super good to have. Or, like, Elixirs, I guess. If you use one of these Elixirs, restocks all your cards, and you can just go to town. So, super useful. So, like, right now, 7s, 8s, and 9s, it's kind of a good thing to have. In the next world or two, we're going to want to upgrade to, like, exclusively 8s and 9s, and then I think by, like, floor 11, you want to have, like 11 or 12, you're going to want to have, like, all 9s and 0s. 0s are useful in boss fights, too, because bosses will use slights on you, so that's another thing if you look at the old VODs, there's, like, a Captain Hook thing. He uses, like, a ton of slights, and the only way you can break slights from an enemy like that, because they're typically really high level cards, so like a regular card's not going to cut it. If you use a 0 card, it breaks the slight and you can attack them.
I think I got everyone in this room.
Yeah, I was actually just playing 7 Ever Crisis on the side while we're doing this, because it's like I'm not actively playing this, so I'm just kind of commentating on it. But yeah, we've been doing the same thing. We didn't stream it because this is more of like a personal thing we wanted to play off stream. And especially because, like, the really early ones, I don't think they're really conducive to streams if you're trying to collect everything and grind everything, which is what we did. But we did play the first 2 all the way through, which was really cool. So we played the first 2. I own all of them, so, like, all of them are on my system, so we're slowly going through them. But we both avidly play 14, so 14's pretty cool. It's a long game.
I did play through 11 and hate every moment of it.
Yeah, we do not recommend 11.
I do not recommend 11.
11 is not worth visiting unless you want... I would recommend watch a video playthrough of it that gives you lore. Like, watch lore dump videos. The gameplay and the cost of it and the time, because it's like you pay a subscription fee for it, on top of, like, the initial payment to buy it. It's not worth it, so... Would not recommend, but, like, at least watch the lore videos and just leave it at that, so 11's kind of whatever. But 14's really good. 14 is a good game, and I was a skeptic. They've fixed it a lot since I played the game. Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, if that wasn't evidence, now it would be very much so if you joined the Discord. It's like, oh, okay. Because we have, like, IRL friends on there that are always commenting. It's just like, you guys should check this out. But yes, we do all our gaming stuff. I got Cryptic Tease into the Final Fantasy series, and she's going ham. And then I was like, fine, I'll buy them all on like the main console because I own the originals, so I have like a lot of the old ones for PS1 and PS2. And I was like, I had the gamer dilemma where I'm like, well, I could break out my really old system and spend a lot of time trying to do this on like a not great TV with limited functionality, or I wish my wife loved video games. That's a video game. That's fine. Mario Kart's chill. But yeah, we're very much just kind of going through that series. I just got her into Sly Cooper, so we're on Sly 2 right now. But we are playing that on PS2. We're playing it on because our bigger TV can't handle it because it's like we're using regular RGB cables and it doesn't work that well with HDMI compatibility, so we're playing on like my older college days TV, and we're like, that's fine, so we're using that to play through. Yes.
Do I have enough of these bounties and troves that I don't need to be hoarding them? Should I can use a false bounty and just get like a card or something from it?
What floor are you on?
9, I think. Hollow Bastion?
You just need 4, and you'd be good. So as long as you have 4 of them, you're fine.
Between all 3 of those. Way more than 4.
Yes, I love Ratchet and Clank. I have been collecting those slowly. I like completely got through the first one, I guess a few years ago now. Like I went back and I was just like, I'm gonna play this because I own most of them. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 of the series, but they're the PSP one or something. I might be wrong. I might actually own it. I don't know if I own Secret Agent Clank, but I own the good majority of all the other stuff for that, and I love the music in the first game, and just the gameplay was really fun. And then Insomniac had to follow it up with the banger of the Spider-Man series, and that was awesome. Loved it. So Spider-Man 1 and 2 were great. But yeah, a lot of that stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. How do I undo that?
L2,
There we go.
you got it, okay.
Yep. There we go, I'm good.
I need to play that. It looks really fun. I remember playing it on like an old PS2 disc when you would get like those game test discs for PlayStation Magazine, and I remember that being on there, and I was like, I wasn't impressed with it at the time because it was like a really small snippet of it, but having played the first one now, I'm like, I kind of want to check it out. Like, it seems cool. I remember seeing the movie, and the movie wasn't great, unfortunately, but I got the movie tie-in game, which ironically is supposed to be way better, so got that. I don't know if I have, like, the pirate one,
really
the more recent one, but...
Why doesn't wind work?
Not sure. Might be getting broken by these cars, I don't know. Ah, yes, Donald.
Donald, wow,
Useless
great.
as usual.
So useful. Jesus.
Well, at least you're like one hit away from most of these anyway.
I love when I jump up at an enemy and the game's like, you meant to attack this one way down here, right?
Okay, let me ask you something then about, because your wife's not really into gaming. What kind, like, does your wife like more casual gaming, or like is she more into like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and stuff like that, where it's very low stress, like you can't die? Because if she's down, like, or is she down to do like, I guess Mario Kart is technically a couples game, you can play against each other. You got what's his face? Well, yeah, I would keep it at that because, yeah, Cryptic doesn't know much about the other, and I know what you're talking about, but yeah, there's more stuff. Yeah, she likes easy games. Okay, I'm gonna recommend a series that you two could play together. I highly recommend buy this on Steam because it's super cheap and you can buy almost all the games in a bundle together. But I cannot recommend that series enough to you, but I would recommend get the Monkey Island series. That is like the best couples game, because specifically the third one. So if you get Curse of Monkey Island, if you're looking for something to just kind of ease them in. I know, right? I liked it more because they fixed a lot of the issues with this one, but yeah, we'll get there though. We'll get there when we get there. I would recommend the Monkey Island series, though. I think that's a really solid series. There's 6 games in the series, so a lot of fun stuff you can play. And they're overall, I think you could get the whole series, I think, for like $20. That's 6 games, so that's really good. But you're going to get days, weeks. You'll get weeks of gameplay. I think the third one's the best in the series, because just the art direction and everything. Yeah, if you like It Takes Two, I think you would probably like Monkey Island then, if you like playing that game together. It's a single-player game, but it's like a point-and-click adventure, but you can't die in it in the later installations. You have to try in the first 2 games. Like, you have to go out of your way to die in the first 2 games of it, and it's like a gag. But it's if you like Monty Python and the Holy Grail and you like Pirates of the Caribbean, just like put those together. That's that game series, and it's a point-and-click, and it's really, really, really good writing, minus the 4th game. The 4th game's not great, but all the other games are really good. Oh, she would, yeah. I mean, so does Cryptic Tease. She likes The Sims.
Nah, not really.
No, I thought you did.
Nah.
No.
Sims is boring.
I stand corrected. She doesn't like Animal Crossing. I know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty whatever about it.
I thought you liked just like. Oh no, I'm thinking of like the Tycoon games. You like Zoo Tycoon and stuff like that.
I do like Zoo Tycoon, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of with like Zoo Tycoon and.
I grew up on that though, so I don't know if it counts. It's just nostalgia.
It kind of does. If you enjoyed it, you wouldn't play it if you. I feel like kids have a lower tolerance if when they start something they're like, this is boring, and they move on.
I don't know if that's true though, because I've tried to go back to games that I used to love, like Toontown, and I'm like, oh, this is way too slow-paced for me today.
You still play it though.
No, I don't. I tried
Oh,
to
you
get
don't?
back
Okay.
into it, and it was too slow paced.
Okay.
Do it. Oh, there is a thing here.
But yeah, I think Monkey Island's a safe bet if you're looking for cozy games. There's also another one called like 100 Cats. There's a bajillion of those games now on Steam, and they're like $1 or $2 to buy. Oh, I'm not even gonna buy the new Switch. I saw that. I'm like, I'm good. I've got my Nintendo Switch. It's still too early. My rule of thumb with any new game system, regardless of the company, it's like wait 2 years minimum before you start considering it, because it's like there's a bunch of bugs in it. There's no games on it. It's like it's not worth purchasing. And then they're gonna release like an updated version with all the kinks worked out of the system anyway. They'll have like, you know, look at like the Nintendo DS. It's like Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo 2DS. They had like 3 or 4 different iterations of it, and I got the OG when it came out, which was fun for Mario Kart, but like, you know, then down the line I got like a 3DS XL, and like, yeah, little things like that. It's like to save your money. I don't bother with it. I'm happy with the Switch as it is. I'm a little bit sad with like some of the Twitch regulations on here, because some games I definitely would stream if it weren't for like all the copyright stuff on it. Yeah, I know, Metroid, it was like the big one. I love the Metroid series. That's another game I want to get Cryptic Keys into, because I own all those games. I got a hold of the GameCube ones. Metroid Prime 2, for whichever reason, it was like really hard to get a hold of, but I got those. Those are fun though. Like the Metroid series is my favorite. I think that and Kirby are like my favorite Nintendo series. And the Paper Mario series are really fun because they're RPGs, but you know, those are cool. Spent some time collecting all those. I have an N64 I bought off a friend, so I have all these old N64 classics I want to get her into, like Banjo-Kazooie, and show her all the fun games. A lot of good stuff out there. And I have stuff of hers to play too, because I've got Gravity Rush. I got to get through all those games. That's on my list, so a lot of fun games.
Running away from the creatures. No! Anyway, I got my money, so that's fine. Alright, only one of these is real. Which one do I think it is?
That doesn't matter. You're gonna. Some have enemies.
Whee! Oh, I got it right.
You got a first
and I
try. You got a 9
9
thunder.
thunder.
Even
Hell
better.
Yeah. Is
That's
it worth
great.
fighting the other ones, or do I just walk away now?
You can. I mean, if you want to just farm, it's CP. Or Moogle points for it.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's just enemies at that point, right? Is there anything special about those enemies?
No, but it just gets you more XP. That's really
Yeah,
it.
sure,
It gets you
whatever.
more XP. Yeah, that's how I look at it. I'm like, if it gets me more stuff, I'm down.
Am I using it? There we go. Let me fight you.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Nintendo's so wonky about that, but that's why I still have a Wii. It's like, I could... Because I never got a GameCube when I was a kid, but I got the Wii, and I've, like, had all my Wii games on there, and I bought a bunch of GameCube games. So, like, that's another fun couples game you could play, is you could do Star Wars Rogue Squadron. You could do, like, Rogue Leader. Or no, Rebel Strike. Because Rebel Strike is co-op, and you can play both the second game and the third game in that game. So, it's 2 co-op games in one. But yeah, Star Wars Rebel Strike is pretty cool. Monkey Island series for sure. 14, if you decide to play Final Fantasy 14, it's MMO, so like you could play that with her if she's in MMOs. Although that might be a little bit more like high stress, less casual, so maybe not. She's just like interested in doing chill games. Point and clicks are like my go-to for chill games. Minus Broken Sword, because we played that off stream, and that's... I was not a fan. It Takes Two is a lot of fun. We did stream that, though. horror games are really fun too. If you like playing horror games, if it's just a game that she can watch or that you can watch, those are always really fun too. Oh, the port, like the PSP port? Because the PSP port was not great for a lot of these stuff. If you're talking like Battlefront 2, I think they might have fixed a bit of it, but it was a lot like too little too late in that instance. Yeah, 1 and 2. One was okay. 1 is co-op and whatever. I actually like the first one more than the second, but yeah, I don't know. 1 was weird because it was like, hey, look at our graphics, and it was more of a tech demo, is what it felt like. And the second game was like, hey, pay to win. So choose your poison, I guess.
What?
You what?
Just looking at me.
Yeah, and then there was Star Wars. I'm trying to remember the name. Actually, wait, I can tell you right now. There was another Star Wars Battlefront game for PSP specifically, and it had a book tie-in. And I'm looking at my bookshelf right now. Twilight Company. Star Wars Twilight Company is a tie-in to the PSP version of Star Wars Battlefront, which had its own separate storyline. Huge Star Wars nerd. My poor co-host here has to deal with me we have like this huge bookshelf and it's just like 1,000,000 Star Wars books in it. There's too many Star Wars books, and yet not enough. It's the paradox. Oh, the enemies don't come. Yeah, I mean that would involve like putting a bunch of them. You mean like in this series or just this one game? Because yeah, this game it's like you're gonna just keep grinding over and over and over again. But roulette rooms are your friend if you're trying to farm specific cards. Like you can just get a bunch of save. That's what we did. Is we went. I think at Olympus Coliseum we just pulled a few roulette rooms and we just kept getting like a bunch of roulette cards and Martial Awakening. Yeah, this one game. Martial Awakening and then like Calm Bounties and save points, and we just farmed those. So now we can easily just go through this game without caring about any of the card sets, and we can burn all the ones we don't like, so it's easy enough. Pretty chill. I'm gonna be honest here too, I don't like the map in this game. Like, it's so much easier to read and utilize in the Game Boy Advance game, and in this game it's so weird. Because they kept like the isometric look as the map in the top, but then it's in 3D, so it's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Coming for your booty.
It really is.
I wouldn't blame you. I mean, I don't think you lose anything. I don't think there's a secret ending in this either for beating it on Proud.
I always support easy gaming.
You're playing it on Proud, though, I thought.
I am playing it on Proud.
Yeah, I was like, hold on a second. You're also handling it pretty fine, though.
I am. Oh, shit. Yeah,
oh, you got it just in time.
Yeah.
I don't know what number it was, but you got it in time.
I got it. That's what matters.
Somehow, Palpatine returned. I keep forgetting if they dodge, you burn it.
There we go. Well.
Yeah, fair. Proud is really only hard at the very beginning when you're really squishy. It's like, now it's kind of whatever. I think it's playing like the first game a little more. If anything, at this point with your deck, it's a little bit easier, because at least all the enemies, like, they just get their... It's just a little repetitive, because you're kicking the butts every time of these characters.
Yeah, I'm just kicking everyone's butts super handily.
Yeah, I think it's better than the opposite, but, you know. That's actually another ability you just reminded me of. So I'd look at your slides after this, because you want to... It'd be good to line up two slides where you have Simba pushes everyone to one side, and then you do the roar.
Oh, okay.
Because then it keeps them all in one area and it'll one-shot them. That is another thing you can do. Which is good, because you could just pick like a low-level Simba card and get some like some Keyblade cards, and I think it does it. But you want to put them like back to back on slides, because then it just like shoves everyone in a corner, and you can kill them all at once.
God, this
Nice try.
game is so stupid.
I can't wait for her to get to 2, because it's like so much better in every aspect. That facelift game. That's why we're kind of plotting through this, because it's like she wants to get to 2, because I've talked it up so much.
I'm so determined to survive.
I still stand by it being like top 10 games I've ever played. It's a really good game. Rule of thumb for minimum numbers I should have on each car is like everything past 3. I would say like it depends on the card, which is a bit of a cop-out answer, but like attack cards you can never have too many of. When you're early game, I'd say you don't want to have anything. So like the first 6 worlds, I'd say you don't want to have anything that's lower than a 6.
Give me a CP!
Yes! So you can see like our health was like kind of low because we don't really use it. But like, yeah, our CP is king in this game. The more CP you have, the better. But
The best
I would say if you have
defense is a
anything-
good offense.
if you have anything less than a 6, I would get rid of it personally. And the good thing is you can sell them at Moogle shops. So you can actually get CP and then reinvest it. So like that happens too if you get like a Moogle pull and you don't like what you got in your card deck and you decide to save, like if there's like 1 or 2 cards you're like but you like the other ones and you keep them, you could sell the ones you didn't like and you get money back. So it's like a discount on the Moogle shop, and then you can reinvest them into other card draws. Or you could just soft reset like we do when we save scum, and you can just pull the card. So like if you get a deck, we were testing it out, and it turned out that like the decks within that area for when you go to a Moogle shop, they're just randomly like rotated around within the existing card shop that you're using, so it doesn't give you like a new one every time. We were like, maybe it does, and it doesn't. So unless you restart the room, in which case it resets it. But yeah, that's something we learned. So it's kind of a good way to farm and figure out like, oh, we didn't like that deck, so let's see what other options there are. And you can kind of you could cheat and find out like what different decks are in the Moogle room, and keep the ones you want, and then you save CP that way. So that's an easy way to get around burning CP on bad cards.
Ugh. This game is so stupid.
But don't you just love Baby Sora?
God.
The answer is no.
Sora, you've had your Keyblade for like a game and 2/3. You should know how to use it.
Well, keep in mind, he's forgetting as he gets into the further floors.
Oh god. All I'm saying is I have never handled a weapon in my life, and if you handed me a baseball bat, I am confident that I could hit a human-sized target with it.
Circle, circle, circle. That's the other thing too, is we try to avoid premiuming like a 0 or a 9 in your existing deck. You can opt out. So I do not recommend making a premium card out of your deck unless you keep it in there with the explicit hope of getting a premium card. I think it's better to just buy one, or like, you know, do it that way, or go to a premium room where you can do that and you have options to premium your cards.
God, this game is bad. No, that's not what I want.
That, on the other hand, is badass. Get wrecked.
There we go.
I'm not even mad, that's great. Yeah, I mean, the broad strokes of the one that we're playing right now, you're a couple worlds in, so I'm actually not going to ruin it for you, but like, this is like, you know, on the box cover level of stuff that they're doing, is it's like, you're in Castle Oblivion, you're losing your memories the higher up in the castle you go, and there's a character that is, from what they've implied, is messing with your memories, and like, that's the plot, that's the basic plot of this campaign, so.
He just did a pirouette.
He did. He's a talented lion.
Kill him. Thank you.
Power.
See, now you're all overconfident with these high-level Simbas.
Yes. Donald, do something useful.
I've never been a
Alright,
huge
well, that
fan
was
of like the summon cards because they take too long to summon. I'm like, eh.
We just watched Goofy spin for a little bit.
I'm okay with that. Goofy's cool in this. Yeah, Cryptic did not like Goofy in the first game, and she was wrong, but it's okay.
Whee! Isn't that fun? That's just fun.
That's my alarm clock on Mondays.
Wee wee.
Shoots lasers at me. I'm like, okay.
How does one get up there? Is everyone not real? Is anything real in this entire series?
It's funny because that's almost the quote from the beginning of the second game. Because they have those little things that Sora always says. He's like,
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like,
Oh, this
is any of
guy's
this
gonna
for
hit
real
me.
or not?
No! Oh,
congrats on your 4.
my 4 thunder.
You weren't tricked into it necessarily. Because there's the letter at the end from Pluto for the letter from the king, and you get led to Castle Oblivion, and as infuriating as some of the plot stuff is in this, because like this game series is very much like, hey, you remember that really minor thing that wasn't important? Just kidding, it was super important in a later game, and it's like that's this game. This game very much falls in that category. Castle Oblivion is important. Like, this entire area is very important. But yeah, people are real. Like, there's organization members, there's, I guess, internal machinations from, hey, he showed up. Elkiwaru. Omae wa mo shinderu. How's it going, dude? So yes.
I still don't know what that thing is. What does
Characters
that do?
are real, yes. The memories, not so much. That's kind of how this game shakes
Game
out.
is so jank.
You're being very efficient, though.
I am.
You're getting all
Because
those
I'm tired
levels.
and I want to go to bed.
Thanks for stopping by, either way. Hope your event goes well. Yeah, I mean, that was, I think, the other thing. It was kind of a dual-purpose thing with this game, where they're like, oh, here's a game where we basically recycle most of these elements. How goes this game so far? It goes!
It certainly exists.
I mean, to what
It certainly is the game of all time.
Ronson was saying earlier about this whole thing, it's like, yeah, I think world-wise, structure-wise, it does repeat a lot of elements from the first game, but at the time it was supposed to again be for Game Boy Advance, so it was kind of like, here's a handheld version to get the kids into the PlayStation 2 game, and hopefully buy the new Kingdom Hearts 2 game, so that was kind of a marketing ploy, and that's why there's so many repeat elements, but then at the same time, Tetsuya Nomura was like, nope, we're going to make this a really pivotal part of 2, and so I remember as a kid, I was playing this game, and people were like, man, I'm skipping it because it's not relevant to the plot of 2 at all. And then you get to 2, and it's, like, super relevant to the plot and, like, beyond it. You're like, great. Glad I didn't skip this. And then everybody else that played, like, went from 1 to 2. They were so confused, so... plot-wise, it's super relevant. Yeah, Axel was saying that, like, things that you remember might not necessarily be true, and that's true. It's like, that has to do with somebody that's messing with your memories as you get to higher levels. But yeah, there's, it's really just the memories are not true. And I guess, like, technically the people in these worlds right now, like, these are manifestations of your memories. So, like, all the floors you go to, all the people in them are not real except for the people between the floors. Those are real. So, everything between worlds... bona fide stuff. To an extent.
Is this gonna be a boss?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's one more.
What do I have as the number 9?
Well, like, he was supposed to be Mickey. They were originally going to have Mickey be the main character, and they were like, nope, but we'll give him Mickey's outfit. He was also going to be a lion boy in the original concept art. Yeah. Goofy looking falling actually with the spread legs. Yeah, no, that's why they kept the outfit, and then I think when they got to 2, they're like, we're gonna give him a different outfit because he looks ridiculous, and because yeah, the clown shoe thing looks like super wild on him in this. You know, Ron said in the later games, all that's explained. 358/2 explains a lot of that, so there is a lot of it has Star Wars syndrome where there's like weird plot hole seeming things, but they're relevant in the later games. Oh yeah, I have to do this.
What are you waiting for? Call to him.
It's the Queen of Hearts.
Now she's the Wicked Witch of the West. No, I won't let you hurt him. Then I shall make you scream. The fool will come running the moment he hears your cries. Those twitching legs.
I have the power of God and anime on my side. And the beast isn't the only one you have to deal with.
Begone, boy. You have no business here.
I was hoping you'd say Begone Thought. Goofy pose. He's like summarily hiding behind it.
Unless, of course, you wish to join in the screaming.
What am I screaming?
This is perfect. When that brute hears your shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me.
You've really given this a lot of thought. I think this is gonna work. Alright, I gotta do the Southern Belle thing, right? Yeah.
Don't trouble yourself.
Oh my god. Whee! You're here. No, you mustn't.
No, please don't.
I told you to leave this place.
She looks so drugged out.
I know, that's why I'm like, leave me alone. I never want to see your face again.
So sad. Belle?
Oh, poor beast.
What an awful thing to say. All right. If that's how you feel, I understand.
Oh.
My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle, my Bellaboo.
Oh my god.
You're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are my most precious. I won't cast them aside.
You know, this is actually an interesting point, because they don't really go into the plot of Beauty and the Beast in the first game at all. Belle's just there, and the Beast is just there, but they're not on their world. They don't go into anything about them.
They do. Not about their personal stuff, but they do talk about Beast tracking her there because she was kidnapped.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is like,
Yeah.
because all of the other worlds are like vaguely based on the original Disney story or whatever. And this one, it's just like, they're just there. We don't talk about what they're from. Like...
Mickey, so the whole game is finding out what happened to Mickey after you close the door to light in the first game. So, to answer your question, Okuaru, the Goofy movie is based. I love that movie.
So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it.
Good Beast.
Consider it my final selfish act.
Oh, Beast.
Okay. Hi, I'm still here.
I know, she's so bored looking. Well, well. I never dreamed such ugliness could hide so beautiful a heart.
I love the animation they put into her mouth.
Blop, blop, blop.
What's she
blop,
chewing
blop,
on?
Blop, 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 blop. This calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's.
Belle's a little too stoned right now to care, so it's
Belle
okay.
does not care.
Bye.
No, please.
Okay. I'm firing my laser. Oh! KO.
Well, so much for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. Ha ha! She loves you, beast! I can feel it shining in her heart.
Belle's inside you?
Belle's inside her.
You fiend! Release Belle's heart at once!
We decided to just give him like a Southern Belle voice. This one.
Where are you? Silly. She went that way.
That's the way to the shadow field. That's the way the shadow field.
That's the way to the shadow.
The shadow fled. I can't read. That's the way the shadow fled. I read field. I'm tired.
I don't know who's speaking. Is it Beast?
Yeah, I think. No, it's his cloak. His cloak is a voice now.
What are you doing here?
That's his cloak.
No time to talk. We gotta go after them right away.
But yeah, like, where is his head?
It's gone. He lost his head.
You'd help me, little me.
Why isn't that a world? Why isn't Ichabod Crane a world? That'd be amazing. You bet! After what you just said, we gotta help you! Yuck.
Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right.
Yeah, they're just like, wow, that happened. Anyway, on to the next room.
It is my bedtime. I don't think I have more.
Oh, you have a
going
fight right
on.
there. You can just walk right over there. You want to just go for
Is
it? You want to save?
If it's a boss battle and you want to do it for me, then that's fine.
I could try.
Because you usually do that anyway, because I don't care about this game.
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
I don't know where I am or how to get out of here.
You have a single way up.
Oh, it's over there. Okay, I was like, where? How do I do that?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Wait, I have to bop the thing because I love the thing.
Congrats.
Anyway. What do you want in your boss deck? Probably not all those Simbas, I'm guessing.
Smash Ultimate, that's fair. Sora's kind of OP in Smash. I love it. Also, just the vindication for all the fans that were like, it's gonna be in it, and everyone's like, it's not gonna be in it, and then it was. They're like, yes. Yeah, no worries. Glad to answer your questions. We'll be streaming every once in a while. If you're on the Discord, you'll get notifications, so it'll let you know when we're live. Or if you fall on Twitch, either way. But yeah, we'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow.
We have plans.
We might, yeah. We might stream.
Fridays and Saturdays are when I'm forcing myself into this right now.
It is pretty wild. I will definitely be streaming on Monday, so I'll be streaming Star Wars Outlaws that day. So that'll be fun. Be doing more of that. And the VODs are up on Twitch if you do want to catch up on anything. So if you miss anything and you want to see anything, it's all saved online. It comes out like a few days after we do the stream. I upload them. Alright, we gonna do a boss fight. Yay!
Yeah, what do you want in your deck for your boss?
That is a good question. What do we want in this deck?
Before we were using...
We're just doing like an attack deck, I think.
What? Did it just disconnect?
No.
Why
Not to
can't
my knowledge.
There we go. It was just not listening to me for a second.
How dare it?
There we go. Anyway, so
Oogie
before
boogie
you were
for sure.
using, I think, this one for bosses, but I have more CP now, so you could add to it.
I would just add more like... For this one, it's kind of more aerial platforming stuff, so I would just add more attack keyblades and keep it at that.
Okay. I only have 2 zeros, so those are there. I think other than that, I just put all of my high
Honestly,
levels in there.
pro tip, I would actually put your zeros after your 7, 8, 9s. So like after this, I would move those to the bottom, so then that way it's like, that's not the first thing you start with. It's like you can...
So the idea was that you scroll right past them at the beginning and start from the 9, but they're always there on your left-hand side if you want them. That was the goal.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
So, I mean, if you... This can be your deck if you want, so, but...
No, it's fine. I'll work with it.
Okay.
I can do that. Yeah, I would just say like 9s and 0s are probably good.
I did get
Preferably
a couple
9s.
more 9s, so I'll throw those in here.
Were they set up though to have
This
like
was not set up for any
slides?
slides, no.
Good. Okay. Cool.
This one was just all of my highest.
Thunder
level
actually
cars
might
and
be
that's
okay to
it.
have, like a high Thunder. Doing like a level 9
I
Thunder.
do
That's
have a
not
level 9
terrible.
Thunder. Yeah, because I have 9 Thunder, Blizzard. Arrow is kind of meh.
If Sally found the Christmas. There is a sequel book about Sally, so that's kind of fun.
Do you want the 9 Thunder?
Yeah, why not? Let's throw that one in there.
Put that down at the bottom with the... Oh yeah, because I don't have any ethers in there right now. If that matters.
I would just put it after the 7. That should be fine. Why not? Unless there's like other... Oh, you have like Blizzard and other stuff too?
I have 9 Blizzards.
Okay.
I have more 7s, Keyblades.
Yeah, I'd throw some 7s in there.
One more 7 it looks like. Where was it?
That's fine.
This
That's
one.
probably all you're gonna have enough for anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Alright. You've got a lot of Keyblades, 1 Thunder, and a lot of restocks and heals.
Okay.
And then we gotta equip this deck. Okay.
Alright, let's go kick some butt. I'm here for it. I'm here to kick some butt. Yeah, game times, but yeah, so 22 hours on this game so far. Which makes sense, because we're getting kind of close to the story of this, like, we're getting there. Yeah, it's like, you average like 1 to 2 hours per floor. With all the grinding.
It's also, every single time we load into the game, we have to, like, re-look at the decks and re-look at the cards, and, like, you have to... There's
That
just so
time,
much
yeah,
meta.
that's true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of meta in this game. Wait, do you need to... This is the boss room, right? Okay.
Yeah, but I have to choose a 1
A
equals,
1.
so that's what I was looking at.
I would use one of the red cards if you have
I don't
it.
have any 1 red cards, except for these 2,
Oh.
I think.
Use a roulette. How many roulettes do you have? You have 12 of those.
I could use my 1.
Yeah, you got 8 zeros. Who cares?
Yep. Sure, why not?
It's like, whatever. You're close to endgame anyway. It doesn't matter.
Here, I'll hand this to you right away.
Alright, we got cutscene probably.
Trying.
We got some cutscene.
I'm too tired to figure out a boss right now. So
Let's
I'm gonna let you do it.
cutscene.
You've done well to make it this far, Beast. As your reward, I'll tell you why Belle rejected you. My dark magic requires hearts of utmost beauty. Belle was perfect. Deep in her heart, her love for you shone with uncommon radiance. But she guessed my plans. By denying her love for you, she put her heart beyond my reach.
But she saved me. She protected me. She couldn't hide how she really felt. I've heard enough. Release her heart now. If you don't,
Look at those guns. Okay.
do not try my patience.
Was that a roar?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god.
Don't you realize why I'm telling you all this? Did you think it was out of kindness? I did it to erase your doubts. Now your heart is beginning to shine with love for Belle. I shall have your heart too, monster.
Not if we stop you.
Oh my gosh. I don't know whose voice that was supposed to be. But...
I don't either, so I just went with it.
You dare challenge me, pitiful fools.
She's going Super Saiyan. Oh, Super Saiyan. That's it, the end. End of the game. Super Saiyan.
They were showing off with their transparency graphics. Get your card. Because those are good. Oh right, you can fly now. I forgot about that.
They fly now! Ah!
Lady Dimitrescu.
That's it. Get wrecked, lady. Honestly, these cards are great.
Yeah, this has not been that.
Oh, I spoke too soon! I spoke too soon!
Shit. Oh shit! You have heals.
Heal.
I'm saving my my Jafar card for a little bit later. Ah, amazing. Honestly, I think this is gonna be fine.
Yeah, this seems fine, to be honest.
Got 2 hit.
Oh, you've got a Mickey, whatever that means. Oh, nice. That's fun.
Follows me around. I'm OP, I'm invincible! Oh, now I fell. Okay. I gotta heal this bad boy. What?
How did she card break your
Excuse
nine?
you! You know what? You can shove it. You jerk.
Aw, she broke it already.
Well, that's fine. I got it
We got
again.
another one.
I'll kill it with fire.
That was kind of
Just takes
fun, the
forever.
little platform.
This is a very sad battle. This is like, I actually feel kind of bad for her. Seriously? Okay, there you go. Jeez, lady.
Oh, you got a Goofy.
I got a goof.
You got a goof, a 9 goof.
Well, she's about to lose after I use no slice.
Oh my
It was
god.
such an easy fight. Platforming. Peak platforming. Just follows you.
Gosh.
Wow, that was
That's a
so
lot
not
of
hard.
XP. Hey,
I forget
what
if she
does
is a good card.
do?
Dragon Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Peak. Peter, oh my god.
I made a heart for Neo. I'm dead.
Beast is in a card, so like the character cards disappear and they get trapped in cards. But he is an assist, it's just the character card got broken.
Yeah, we only
Bam.
got a 2 of him, so it was useless.
Yeah, I got a really bad assist card of him. Not that it mattered. It was really easy.
Thank goodness.
Please forgive me. I had to be cruel to you.
Terrible.
My love, your blank vacant stare reminds me of the good old days.
But no matter how I tried, I couldn't hide my true feelings.
You loathe me, you really loathe me. I'm the one who should apologize for doubting you. I never want to remember feeling that way. So angry, so alone.
Then don't. Let's replace the sad memories with happier ones starting now. We're having fun.
Yeah, she has like 0 emotion right now.
No,
It's
I
kind of
know,
great.
that's why I'm playing her this way, because it's just awful.
Belle.
There they go with the mushy stuff. Yuck.
Goofy, you have kids.
And no wife.
Yeah, I think it's time we got on our way.
Fair. He is like 12.
Yeah, I can't even see her behind the cloak.
That's actually...
It's true.
Yeah.
Good idea. Let's keep moving. Doctor Strange, bye. Like, I'm just like, we should leave. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, we should go.
What a riveting story that was.
Whack everything.
Well, you got some decent assist cards at least out of here. Ah, yes, heal.
Heals.
Heal.
Ooh, money. Card.
Oh yeah, 5. I'm never gonna use this.
I can sell it. It's money. Whack.
This is useless to me.
I know, it's right next to a save point.
This is all useless to me. That's fine. Ooh. Bubbles.
Cool.
Bubbles.
Bubbles!
Bubbles. Oh. That was kind of fun. Bubbles. My bubbles. Yeah, where's the Finding Nemo world? I want a Nemo fish. I want a Sora fish.
A Nemo fish.
He'd be a swordfish. He'd be a
Oh my god,
swordfish.
he would be a swordfish.
Finding burrito. Do you want to keep this deck or do you want to swap it? I guess there's probably gonna be like a fight after this, realistically.
Is there a boss fight again next? Like, is there another Riku or something?
Probably, yeah. Do you want me to go or are we gonna call it here? Because that was easy as so easy.
Yeah.
That honestly was kind of embarrassing, like how easy that was. I was like, I just kept hitting X and it was over. Had to heal like twice. That was like Game Boy levels of easy.
I guess if there's another boss, well, yeah, I guess let's just save it and we can start next time on the next boss.
Don't touch the butt. Best moment. Okay, well, I think with this we're gonna probably call it then. But yeah, good stuff. We'll make it on further into the castle, and I guess we're already how many worlds in? That was floor
That was 9.
Oh, you're on to like
Next
the
is
easy stuff. Next,
100 Acre Woods. Yeah.
this is a gimme. So that one's gonna be great. You get a break after that
Thank
was
God.
totally a break too. So you're almost done. You're getting there.
I mean, yeah, this game hasn't been that hard, and I'm on proud mode.
Yeah, it's 8. All right.
It's jank as hell, and it's way too much meta, but it's not that hard.
And look, you haven't even had to really do any HP farming stuff after you got to, yeah. When you got your health high enough, you're like, okay, CP it is.
Yep.
Completely irrelevant. But you know the meta now. It's slight CP HP.
Yep.
With that, we will catch everybody later. Have a wonderful night, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.